Expense was spared on the Royale's appointments, featuring Princes of Wales leather, rare veneers, a silver-plated picnic set, and a perfume container. The huge wheelbase allowed for limousines, coupe, or convertible bodies, providing opulent comfort for the wealthy elite clientele Bugatti envisioned. However, the timing and sheer excess of the Royale could not have been worse, with the Great Depression tightening purse strings all around. Bugatti planned to produce 25 Royales, but only built 7, of which 6 still exist. As a result, the current value of the Royales is hard to estimate, as they are rarely offered for sale and each one is unique. However, some experts suggest that they could be worth between 30 million and 100 million each. Number 10. 1939 Alfa Romeo Lungo Spider. The pre-war 1930s hosted a renaissance of sorts for bespoke coach building and design beauty in the dawning age of streamlining. At the pinnacle resided the Alfa Romeo 8C, a supremely elegant sports car handcrafted by Italian coach builders into a variety of evocative body styles. The shortened two-seat 8C 2900 Lungo Spider represented the apex of the 8C's handcrafted charms. First displayed in 1939, the Lungo Spider was the masterwork of renowned carrozzeria touring, who blessed it with their trademark Superleggera construction. This innovative technique used lightweight aluminum alloy body panels affixed to a small steel tube cage, reducing weight while maintaining rigidity. Beneath the undulating hood hid an inline 8-cylinder 2.9-liter engine, good for over 170 horsepower in road trim. Only 12 Lungo Spider 8Cs were produced before war halted civilian car production, making survivors immensely valuable today. In 2016, the exquisite 1939 model owned by John Shirley commanded an incredible $19.8 million at auction, a testament to the timeless beauty and meticulous craftsmanship lavished upon the 8C nearly 80 years prior. For collectors, the 2900 Lungo Spider encapsulates a bygone era of bespoke Italian motoring artisanship, seldom matched since. Number 9. Gibbs Aquila. Among the rare vehicles covered, the extraordinarily unusual Gibbs Aquila stands out for its ability to transform from a land rocket into an aquatic speed machine. As the world's first high-speed amphibious car, the Aquila uniquely mastered mobility in two worlds when it debuted in 2003. On land, the Aquila utilized a 175-horsepower, turbocharged 2.5-liter 5.6 engine from the Ford Mondeo to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 6 seconds. Its lightweight composite body construction and sporty suspension tuning endowed responsive, agile handling. Upon reaching water, the Aquila could seamlessly transition into a boat. Its wheels retracted into the wheel wells as twin jet drives emerged underwater to propel the Aquila to over 30 miles per hour on the water. Clever seals and systems prevented leaks between environments. Within seconds, the Aquila converted from tearing down highways to cruising across lakes. This dual-purpose performance found favor from enthusiasts, but struggled to gain traction in the mainstream market. Gibbs Technologies produced the Aquila in low volume through 2004 before ceasing production after building around 30 examples. In 2016, Gibbs auctioned off 20 unsold models for $250,000 each, finding renewed interest among collectors drawn to the Aquila's uniqueness. Number 8. Lamborghini CN FKP37. As the storied Italian automaker's first foray into hybrid technology, the limited-run Lamborghini CN FKP37 marked a historic turning point for the Raging Bull's future. Yet the CN still stood firmly rooted in Lamborghini's heritage while pushing boundaries. At the heart of this $3.6 million hypercar lies a naturally aspirated 6-liter 512 power plant. Enlarged from the Aventador yet still revving to a stratospheric 8,500 RPM. This combines with a 34 HP electric motor integrated into the gearbox, creating a total output of 819 horsepower available with immeasurable ferocity. Limited to just 63 examples honoring Lamborghini's 1963 founding, the CN FKP37 pioneers hybridization for the brand, while upholding heritage. Yet the CN still epitomizes the untamed Lamborghini essence in both spirit and performance. For the lucky few owners, It promises a bridge to the future tinged with nostalgia. Number 7. Mercedes-Benz Fangio. In the archives of Formula One history, few drivers have reached the revered status of Juan Manuel Fangio. The Argentinian ringmaster dominated F1 in the 1950s with 5 world championships. Equally legendary was his car, the Mercedes-Benz W196, which Fangio piloted to 2 championships in 1954 and 1955. The W196 raced into the record books as a pioneer of aerodynamics, performance, and balance. Powered by a 2.5-liter inline-8 fed by pioneering direct fuel injection, the W196 delivered over 260 horsepower in race trim. Designed by brilliant engineers Rudolf Uhlenhaut and Hans Scherenberg, the chassis employed a space frame for stiffness and pioneered the enclosed, streamlined body shape. In 2013, the W196 chassis driven by Fangio to his 1954 World Championship sold for an astonishing $29.6 million, the highest price for any Mercedes-Benz at auction. For collectors, this example's unrivaled racing pedigree as Fangio's personal car makes it an invaluable motoring treasure unlike any other. It combines priceless provenance with engineering genius that cemented Mercedes' racing legacy. Number 6. 1957 Ferrari 335S. The late 1950s marked the final glory days for front-engine Ferrari sports cars as ever more effective mid-engine machines loomed. But the Scuderia saved the best for last, pushing the envelope with over-engineered marvels like the 335S created to dominate the 1957 racing seasons. It represented the ultimate iteration of Ferrari's classic front-engine sports racer archetype. Beneath its voluptuous curves lurked a 4.1-liter 512 breathing through 6 twin-choke Weber carburetors to unleash nearly 400 horsepower. The state-of-the-art suspension featured double wishbones up front and a de Dion axle at the rear. Disc brakes provided unprecedented stopping power. Clothed in luscious Pininfarina coachwork over its tube frame, the 335S looked as fantastic as it performed. In 2016, chassis number 0675, once campaigned by the great Sterling Moss, hit the auction block and sold for a staggering $35.7 million, one of the highest prices ever paid for a car at auction. The jaw-dropping sale proved that 1960 Ferrari front-engine sports cars like the 335S represent the absolute peak of the marque's prowess just before the mid-engine revolution. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. The iconic Spirit of Nemo, inspired by Captain Nemo's legendary vehicle, blurs the line between fiction and reality. Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea sparked the imaginations of inventors worldwide. The legend continued in the 2003 film adaptation, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, where the Spirit of Nemo made its jaw-dropping appearance. This unique 4-foot-long convertible wasn't just a prop. It was meticulously designed and fully realized by custom car builder Ken Freeman. Astonishingly, it sold for $45,000 at auction, making its owner the proud possessor of one of the coolest cars ever crafted. Have you ever driven a rare car, or do you have a dream car in mind? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 5. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. Beyond rarity, record-shattering speed, or ESC price tags, some special automobiles also achieve uniqueness through innovative aesthetics. Such is the case with the Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita and its dazzling diamond weave exterior. Limited to just 2 cars ever produced, the Trevita took carbon fiber bodywork to an entirely new level visually. To create Trevita's striking silvery exterior, Koenigsegg pioneered an intricate new carbon fiber weave incorporating glass fibers. When coated in resin and polished to a sheen, the carbon and glass weave transforms from its typical black appearance into a sparkling diamond coat, seemingly plated with silver and flecks of gold. The resulting finish coated the entire exterior in a dazzling sheen, unlike any seen before. Beneath the Trevita's exterior jewel lies a 4.8-liter twin supercharged 5.8, generating 1,000 horsepower. This enables a 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in 2.9 seconds and a top speed exceeding 254 miles per hour. High-performance touches like a fixed rear wing, Scissor doors, chrono instrument cluster, and infotainment system make the Trevita as advanced as it is aesthetically alluring. With only 2 examples ever created, the Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita exists as one of the rarest production cars in the world. The novel diamond weave exterior pioneering new extremes of automotive eye candy further cements Trevita's status as an exotic and exclusive jewel for the ages. Number 4. Pagani Huayra BC. As a follow-up to the legendary Zonda, Horacio Pagani aimed to surpass himself again with the Huayra, an intoxicating blend of hypercar performance enveloped in an envelope of meticulous carbon fiber craftwork. The Huayra BC represents the pinnacle of this vision, engineered to the utmost levels of track-capable perfection as the ultimate iteration. Named after Benny Caiola, a famous Ferrari collector and Pagani's biggest customer, the BC leverages advanced active aerodynamics and material science to enhance the base Huayra exponentially. Air is directed through active flaps and custom carbon intakes and wings. Lighter carbon-tanium embraces every inch of the interior and exterior. The AMG twin-turbo 512 gets more boost, control, and reduced back pressure via new exhaust plumbing. The result is 789 horsepower, propelling a car 300 pounds lighter than the standard Huayra, handcrafted to the highest levels of scientific performance. Yet the BC retains Pagani's trademark flair for the dramatic merging technology and passion in automobile's relentless pursuit of perfection. With only 20 models to be built, the $2.6 million Pagani Huayra BC promises to provide an experience bordering on rapturous for its exclusive clientele. Number 3. Bugatti Chiron Supersport. Ever since its debut in 2016 as the monumental successor to the legendary Veyron, the 1,500 horsepower Bugatti Chiron has lived up to its promise as an engineering tour de force. But in 2019, Bugatti pushed the envelope even further to create the ultimate demonstration of the Chiron's potential, the 304 miles per hour Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. To pursue 300 miles per hour, Bugatti optimized every detail of the Chiron. Extending the bodywork resulted in a more aerodynamic teardrop profile and elongated tail section dubbed the long-tail treatment. New wheels, exterior finishes, and a fixed rear wing generate ideal downforce balance across all speeds. The quad-turbo 8-liter W16 engine received upgrades to reliably deliver 1,600-plus horsepower required for the endeavor. On August 2, 2019, at Volkswagen's Era Lessian test track, Bugatti test driver Andy Wallace piloted a pre-production Chiron Supersport 300 Plus to an average top speed of 304.773 miles per hour over 2 runs. With this tremendous feat, the Chiron SS 300 Plus claimed the crown as the first production vehicle to officially exceed 300 miles per hour, a watershed moment in automotive history. Currently, this supercar is priced at around $5.2 million. This is a limited edition model with only 30 units produced. The Chiron SS 300 Plus represents the ultimate tribute to chasing speed without limits. Number 2. Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta. After nearly 2 decades of the Zonda representing Pagani Automobile's relentless pursuit of carbon fiber artistry, Horacio Pagani appropriately saved his ultimate dream machine for last, the breathtaking one-off Zonda HP Barchetta. Unveiled in 2017 as a specially commissioned farewell to Pagani's first supercar, the Barchetta distilled the bespoke Zonda experience into an unadulterated speedster form. Strikingly, the Barchetta eschews any semblance of a windshield or roof, expelling all barriers between driver, passenger, and the elements. This lent Pagani's designers absolute freedom to sculpt Barchetta's seductive carbon fiber bodywork without constraint, creating a visually arresting shape that appears born from the wind itself. Artfully styled shut lines and facets travel the exterior like brushstrokes on a rolling canvas. Within the monocoque chassis lies a 7.3-liter naturally aspirated AMG 512, tuned to 760 horsepower in the Barchetta. Titanium, Avianol, and Carbo-Titanium, materials as exotic as the Barchetta itself, appoint the interior as a sanctum dedicated wholly to motoring pleasure. outrageous style fuses with the exotic persona of a jet fighter cockpit. Number 1. Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. As a 50th birthday present to itself, Lamborghini went all out creating the Veneno, a 250 miles per hour fantasy machine that even outlandished the brand's already outrageous reputation. But the open-top Veneno Roadster took the insanity even further into uncharted territory free of windshields and rooflines. This final iteration embraced its rolled-down toplessness without limits. The Roadster's angular silhouette appears shaped by sheer aerodynamic force rather than artistic form. Within lies a 6.5-liter 512 generating 740 horsepower for 60 miles per hour sprints in 2.9 seconds. Only 9 examples would ever be built, ensuring the Roadster matched the coupe for exclusivity fitting a half-century birthday celebration. Priced around $4 million, the Veneno Roadster commands stratospheric sums appropriate for a Lamborghini built without compromise. But for all the speed records and dollar signs, the real magic of the Roadster lies in its celebration of Lamborghini's fearless spirit. For 50 years since Ferruccio Lamborghini himself, the Raging Bull has proudly bucked conventions and kicked up a ruckus. The Veneno Roadster fittingly embodies this untamed attitude. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. The